some recipes make perfect sense, and others are...
Oh my god. I'm putting in all my strength.
Today I am reviewing the sour cream cookies recipe from the revised Canadian Mennonite cookbook. Let's see how humble horse and carriage folk make cookies. Step 1. Grease a cookie sheet.
I don't know why they say grease a baking sheet. Are Mennonites against parchment paper?
Step 2. Cream, shortening, brown sugar, and salt together.
Okay, so I need 250 grams. They say milliliters because they even list the solid ingredients in this recipe in milliliters. It works the same way, but it's a little weird. 250 grams of shortening. Not sure why shortening instead of butter, but alright. 500 grams of brown sugar. And I need 2 milliliters of salt. Start mashing.
Step 3. Mix in beaten eggs, nuts, and raisins.
So the recipe says add beaten eggs. Has the second phase of actually making the dough. I don't know why I have to pre-beat them, but that's what it sounds like they want me to do. Now, it says in the recipe 250 ml or grams of nuts, but it doesn't say what nuts. Now, this could be a problem because different nuts are different sized, and therefore, if you have nuts that are too big, your cookies are not going to hold together.
Step 4. Add in sour cream.
The sour cream is going to help tenderize the cookies a little bit.
Step 5. Sift in baking soda, baking powder, flour, and nutmeg, and slowly mix.
I am generally very anti-sifting when it comes to baked goods, but I will do this because the rules I'm setting for recipe reviews do the recipe exactly the way they describe. So I'll sift it this time. There is little bits of nutmeg that aren't going through. This is another reason they should have said in the recipe whether you should use pre-grated or if you should use freshly grated. Now we're going to do our final mixing. Oh my god. I'm putting in all my strength. I promise. This is actually just very difficult.
Step 6. Drop spoonfuls of cookie dough on prepared cookie sheet.
Now, considering how stiff the cookie dough is, I'm questioning how effectively this is going to be spread out.
Final step. Bake until golden brown.
So I'm going to bake off the initial 6. One thing that I did not mention in the written recipe. This should have been the first step. Preheat your oven. Now I'm wise enough. I made sure to preheat my oven to 375 before I did any of these other steps. Okay, so as you can see, these didn't really expand out like a normal cookie. I have no idea how these are going to be. Yeah, that's not pleasant looking. I'm gonna let these cool and then I'll give them a taste. They're okay. Following the instructions, doing spoonfuls. The centers didn't really cook. Nice brown sugar flavor. It's just not exactly the most satisfying cookie. I'm going to try a little bit of an experiment. I'm going to take about a spoonful's worth of the dough and I'm going to actually smush it. Okay, it's been a few minutes. I'm going to give the more flat cookies a taste. See how they are. These are way better. They're crisper. They've got a little more flavor, actually.
Clarity. Ingredients are listed in both volume and weight, but only in milliliters, and there's no suggested baking time. 3 out of 5. Efficiency. Preheating your oven should be the first step. Sifting your ingredients is probably useless, and pre-beating your eggs is especially useless. 3 out of 5. Results by comparison. The tops of the cookies didn't brown, even after the bottoms burned, and if you add the wrong kind of nuts, the cookies will fall apart. 2 out of 5. Originality. Sour cream's the only real unique idea in this recipe, and by not selecting a specific nut, the recipe lacks creative direction. 1 out of 5. So, these sour cream cookies are a little ho-hum. But I'd like you guys to put in the comments other recipes you'd like me to review. Good, bad, even some ugly ones. Just please not anything that involves mashing up Pringles or adding ranch dressing in obscene amounts. Until next time.